Hey, everybody. Why every time? Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today because we are going to finally start our seeds. I know we talked about it last week or the week before, kind of just like where to start, but now we're going to start. I am a little bit behind schedule as far as the zone that I am in, which is 6B. But at this point, what is time, you know? So what we're gonna do, this video is gonna be longer than most of my videos just because there's a lot of information, but there's a few things I want to say real quick, so please stay. One, you'll notice the quality of my videos are not, you know, the same as some of these big gardeners or homesteaders or farmers or whatever, and that's because this I film everything on my phone, and I don't really know much about editing. I'm learning. This has kind of been like my COVID hobby. It brings me great joy to be doing something creative, which I'm pretty sure I talked about before. But this last year, I mean, we're a year, it's been a year now, has been super tough. So yeah, so I appreciate you watching these videos, even if they're not like super like professional. Another thing is this one's gonna have like a lot of information, but what I tried to do is make it like accessible and easy to understand, because I have spent all winter like watching YouTube videos and reading blogs and just doing a ton of research, and it's super overwhelming. You know, you just want to have a garden, you want to plant some seeds, you want to grow some food, but there has to be a little bit of planning ahead. So what I've tried to do, and I guess this applies to all my videos, is make something that like not intimidating and overwhelming, right? So today we are going to start some seeds is basically what I'm getting to. Okay, let's do this. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to take your potting mix and you just want to put it in something. I just use this giant bowl. It's not giant, but this large bowl. And then you're going to want to wet your soil. And this is because you don't want to necessarily water after you plant your seeds, because those little tiny seeds could wash away. So if you wet your soil before you plant, then it's already got that moisture. And then afterwards, what I do is I water them from the bottom. So I would just, you know, put water in the tray and then it would suck it up, and then the seeds don't wash away. A lot of people will use like one of those giant like Rubbermaid tubs. I just don't have one of those. But that's another thing I kind of want to talk about is just use what you have. It can be super intimidating to see some of the things people are using and the tools they have. And, you know, I do it too, where I'm just like, well, I only have 4 grow lights, so I need to go buy more, or I only have whatever. Just use what you have. So we're just going to, this is how I do it. Like I said, I am by no means, you can probably dump some out, professional, obviously. But I feel like if you get into the mindset where you have to do everything, you know, the way that some big, you know, YouTube homesteader is doing it, or otherwise you can't do it, then like, I don't know, that just seems like a giant bummer, because I know that I don't have the means to, you know, have a greenhouse or, you know, whatever. I live in Bethlehem City. I have I mean, it's a small yard, but it's a decent sized yard compared to a lot of my friends. So I feel very fortunate, but I oftentimes will catch myself like comparing myself to some of these YouTubers I watch, and then I think, well, I don't know, it's helpful, but I get discouraged, right? So please don't get discouraged. Please let these videos excite you and not make you think that this is not within your means, because it 100% is. You don't even have to start seeds indoors. Like, if you don't have the space, then you just plant outside. It might limit the things you can grow depending where you are. Unfortunately in Pennsylvania, like, we have shorter grow seasons than, somewhere in the South. So I have more success when I start seeds indoors. But that I don't always have success when I start seeds indoors. It's trial and error, so I've planted seeds and then put them in a window before I knew that, that's just not gonna work, and they're gonna get too leggy and they're gonna be reaching for the sun. So this year, I spent a little bit of money, and now I have, a grow light setup that I will show you. Excuse me. Yeah, so just don't get discouraged. Sorry, you just had to stare at my boobs that whole time. Oh my God. So another super helpful tool for figuring out when to start your seeds or when to direct sow, or my dog is gross but cute. You okay, bud? Is the Old Farmer's Almanac website. You can put in where you live, and they literally give you an entire planting calendar. And it'll tell you the dates based off of frost dates or off of moon phases, which is like a more traditional way to garden. So for example, let's say we want to grow, I don't know, rosemary. You can start seeds indoors February 18th to March 4th based on the frost dates, or February 18th to the 27th based on the moon phases. Then it tells you when to plant your seedlings or transplants and when to start outdoors. If you shouldn't start something indoors, it'll obviously, I swear there's at least one motorcycle or dirt bike speeding down my street in every single one of my videos, and I don't know what to do about it, so sorry. It'll tell you like not applicable, so you wouldn't want to do that. Now this is based off of where I am in 6B, a last frost of April 30th, which I think seems early, but we're gonna go with it because it's based on historical data. And just because I'm just ready for winter to be over. So I'm gonna start with my peppers and tomatoes. I have these like little plastic tags that I got that I will put in here. I just use a Sharpie. I know a lot of people use like garden markers and stuff, which are fine, and I have one, but I don't know where. So I thought this was black. It appears to be like a navy blue, but that's fine, it'll work. So I have, pepper-wise, I have quite a bit. I have some pepper seeds that I saved. And then I have some hot peppers and some bell peppers. So we're gonna do all of these. I'll probably do like a 6-pack of each, and then I'll thin them out as they start to sprout, which you should be doing. As far as how deep to sow them, I'm pretty sure like the rule is like 2 to 3 times the width of the seed, which, something like a lima bean seed is gonna be super easy because it's huge, but like a little pepper seed or, carrot seed or something like that isn't gonna be as easy. So just, I guess, do the best you can. Yeah, just do the best you can, literally with anything and everything. Do the best you can. Progress, not perfection. So I got my first tray planted. As you can see, I set my my grow rack up in our living room, and that's only because it's an old house and the outlets, a lot of them aren't the like 3-prong outlets. So I wanted to make sure I had a grounded outlet, obviously, if I'm going to be, using these lights and heating mats. So that tray is peppers, tomatoes. I think I put a 6-pack of eggplant in there. I have a heating mat that's gonna go under there. Here, I'll show you. So I have the lights pretty close. Hopefully that's close enough. If not, I'll lower them. They're just on like little chains with S-rings, so they're super easy to move. That way, you know, once the humidity dome comes off, which I think I left it on for like maybe a week, then I can move the lights. I do have this one, so these lights were gifted to me from my friend Jess, who's super cool, and she was moving and didn't feel like moving them, which I think I mentioned in a different video, but this one here hums to the point where it kind of drives me crazy. So I think I'm gonna actually retire this one and get a few more of these. So, you know, I mean, I put 2 seeds in each cell, so this one rack can grow like way more than I probably have room for. So I intend to share with friends and family, which is really exciting. I don't know why I keep doing this. King's over here. He's my producer. He's keeping an eye on things, making sure, you know, the show stays on track. Okay, that's great feedback. Thanks. So I'm just gonna keep planting my seeds. I have a lot of stuff that I want to start. I hate this. I'm being kind of lazy. I'm being like super not critical. I don't know the right word. Like I was like really hyper aware of dates for a minute there, and now I'm kind of just like, nah, give or take a week or two, I'm fine. But I also think that I'm gonna direct sow a lot of this stuff too. Like I'm gonna start some seeds, almost like an experiment. You know what I mean? Because like that's how you learn, is by experimenting. I also like, I know I was like, oh, I don't, you know, like these big YouTubers are intimidating. They're not. Like the truth is, like, there's so many different ways to do this, and everyone has their own way and what they think works. And I'm brewing coffee right now, if you can hear that, sorry. I feel like my channel's just more, I don't know, I just want it to be chill. I just want it to be you and I hanging out, and we're planting seeds, or we're, you know, doing houseplant stuff, or, you know, whatever. So I hope that you enjoy this video. I can't think of anything else that I wanted to say. I don't want to just keep babbling. But anyway, let's check back in together in like a week or two and see how our seeds are doing. In the meantime, comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.